Well, today's video is going to be a pretty interesting one for me personally, just because I've already tried filming this another time. I didn't like the quality of the video, so I'm going to do this again and hopefully things look pretty good. I feel like right now I'm a little happier with the setup, so we're just going to get started. I am going to be reviewing another foundation today, and it is this one right here. It is the Light Reflecting Foundation from NARS. And a little backstory on NARS with me, I feel like throughout the years I stopped using them because of their range, and also I wasn't that good at shade matching when I was younger, and ever since that happened I kind of just stopped buying their products. I feel like I did try a couple of their concealers, but yeah, they didn't end up working out for me. I gave them away, so I'm gonna give them another chance today. I already did my brows off camera, and all I have on my face right now is avocado oil. I have mentioned this before in my videos, but to me, like, I like moisturizing my face with a natural humectant, and I think avocado oil works the best for me. So I like to do that under my eyes just to keep it hydrated. But the other item I'm going to be using today to prep my skin is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is a small vial just because I didn't want to get the full size. I'm just going to give this a review as well in this video. Today's look is also going to be a soft glam, like a true soft glam, because I feel like I've been going pretty ham on like the colors, especially because I've been inspired by my nails. So yeah, today I'm going to tone it back a little bit for all the soft glam ladies out there, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I don't know if you're supposed to shake this, so I'm just going to shake it. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it on my hand. Oh, do you guys see how sticky this is? I don't want to keep like rubbing it in my face because I'm afraid it's going to like fall apart. But yeah, it's pretty sticky. I don't know if you guys can tell. Okay, so like all my other reviews, I'm going to be adding the foundation with a sponge and with a brush. So we're gonna get into it. The shade that I got was M3.5 in VANUATU. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is my first time trying this Hydro Grip Primer, and it's really awesome. Like, I think it's because I'm using less products to start off with, because I'm just so used to using like serums and cream face bases, but I'll be honest, I really like how this looks, like even without makeup, like the rest of my makeup done. I don't think you guys, I personally don't tell the difference between a brush and a sponge. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna do the rest of my face for you now. This is going to go in my drawer because I will be using this in the future. For contouring, I'm going to be using my favorite product here. It is from Marc Jacobs. It's actually a concealer, but I use it for contouring. It is the shade Deep 53. I am out of this, but I think I have another one somewhere. Just going over with the brush, whatever's left over from the brush to clean out my contour. Pretty good. I am living for this base. Okay, I could see why the hype really, it's pretty good. I do recommend the Hydro Grip Primer as it stands. I'm just so happy with how my makeup is looking today. That's crazy. Okay, so for nose contour, I like using the Charlotte Tillbury Magic Wand, or sorry, the Contour Wand in the shade Medium Deep. Nose is contoured. It's a little messy, but that's not a problem. I'm going to go ahead and continue with the rest of my face. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Sand. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to be using Rare Beauty. I like the shade Joy, so I'm going to add that to my face before adding a highlighting shade underneath my eyes. I'm going to use another e.l.f. blush brush to apply my blush by stippling it on. It is another one of my favorite staple products in my brush kit, and it is also drugstore. I know that it looks like a lot right now, but it is so good. So for my highlighting shade, I'm going to be using the Dior Forever Skin Concealer, Forever Skin Correct Concealer in the shade 2W. And I'm just gonna dot it right in the corner of my eye like this. Okay, so to set my under eye, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques microfiber sponge, and I'm going to be using the Dior Prisme Libre powder. Okay, so I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with Rare Beauty. This is the shade Light Medium. I am looking quite fine today. I look so good. Dang, I'm feeling my makeup, you know? It's just a good makeup day. Okay, so I'm just gonna set my face with the MAC Fix It setting spray just because there's a lot of powders going on my face. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Blossom Glow. I love Dior, man, like, for good reason, They have a good shade range. They're really good at coming out with cool tone products and suitable for tan to medium skin tone. So just gonna go in with this bronzer. For blush, I'm going to be using Dior Rouge blush in this shade 962 Poison Matte. I am pretty much done with the face, and I gotta tell you guys, I am super impressed with the combination that I used today, the Hydro Grip Primer and the foundation from NARS. I gotta say, you probably can't tell the difference on camera with my other videos, but it is a lot smoother. It does look like it reflects everything. Like, I don't really see my texture that much through my skin, which is surprising because it's just a foundation, you know? At this point, I'm going to be moving on with my eyes, and as always, I'm going to be prepping my eyelid with the P. Louise makeup base in the shade Rumor 3. A true soft glam palette would not be complete without the ABH soft glam palette, so I'm going to be using that for today's video. And eyes are primed, we're gonna get started. I'm going to be using the shade Rustic to line out my crease and where I want my smoked liner to be. I've done this before in my other videos with a Valentine's Day look. I look like I have like glasses on or something. So funny. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the shade Burnt Orange with a flat brush. I'm just gonna blend that brown shade into my crease, just essentially blowing it out. Gosh, I'm so sorry if you hear my AC in the background, But the next shade I'm going to be picking up is the shade Sienna from the Glam palette. I'm going to be using this like fluffy thin brush. I feel like it's better for the inner corner and the outer corner, so I'm going to use that. It is from AliExpress, so I'm sorry guys, I don't really know the name. It doesn't have a name on it. I'm just blending out that shade Sienna with a fluffy brush. So I'm just going to pick up that same first shade Rustic with that same brush, but I'm going to concentrate it right at the outer corner of my eye and basically create a buffed out liner with powder. Okay, sorry, so that shade Rustic was a little bit too light, so I went in with the shade Cypress Umber. Let's see if we could try doing this again. I got this technique from Makeup by Spencer on YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and use the Anastasia X Jackie Aina palette. I'm gonna pick up the shade Supreme and I'm gonna just put that right in the center of my lid, and I'm gonna mix it in with a white shade from the Makeup by Mario palette just to lighten it up. Now I don't want to just stop here, so I'm gonna go back to that rose pink shimmer from the Soft Glam palette, but I'm going to be spraying my brush before I put it on my lid. Okay, so I think that this look is missing some liner, so I'm going to be using a brown liner from NYX. I'm gonna just pick it up right now. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Wear Waterproof Eye and Body Liquid Liner. Yeah, so it's in the shade brown, and we're gonna be very careful with this because this shit is like pretty, like it doesn't look like a regular liner. It's kind of goopy. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I guess it's a good makeup day, but not a good liner day. But anyway, this is the best that I could at the moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply lashes off camera, and then we can continue with the rest of the face. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to be using the Lash Princess mascara. It's the False Lash Effect mascara. This has quickly become my favorite mascara. It even tops the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara that I normally go for. Okay, so for my nude lip, I'm going to be using Juvia's Place Luxe Liner in the shade So Rare. I like to overline my lips. You can do whatever you want to your lips, but I like to go in multiple products. I'm going to go ahead and use the liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors, and it is the shade Supernatural. I'm going to be very careful with this because it is pretty pigmented and a little goes a long way. Call me crazy, but I also like to go in with a little bit of concealer, just a little bit. This is the shade Light Sand from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Literally just like a dot like that. I'm gonna wipe up some excess. I feel like concealer gives it such a nice like ombre shade. Now you can stop here if you'd like, but I'm gonna go ahead and use some gloss, and this is the shade Runyon from Urban Decay Cosmetics. I'm gonna use some Urban Decay Make It Last setting spray. All right, you guys, this is the final look.
Hooray!
This is my version of a soft glam. I ended up using a couple of palettes. Hope that's okay with you guys. So just wrapping thoughts on this new foundation and the review that I am going to give you guys. Price point, it's a little bit pricier than the Charlotte Tilbury. This foundation retails for $49. Charlotte Tilbury's is a little less pricey, but still up there for high-end foundations. Personally, I do prefer this one on my skin. I think it has to do with the way I set my skin today with the Hydro Grip Primer. So actually, I guess this is a double review for this because I'm reviewing these two together. These two together are really good for textured skin. I think it does behave better. I know that there are some negative reviews on the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and I must say that to me it did work out well. But now that I have tried this one, I would have to say that it does sit a lot better on my skin, and it does end up covering my texture better than the Charlotte Tilbury. Now that might be biased with the fact that I did use just one skin prep today, and obviously less product, there's less cakiness and an overall skin-like appearance to your makeup. For those that out there that have textured skin, your best bet is to purchase something similar to this if you're looking for something that is going to be skin-like. Overall, this is a positive review. Like I said, I have filmed this before, so I did get a positive review the first time I filmed this, but it is even better with this Hydro Grip Primer from Milk Makeup, and I'm very happy I purchased it, and hopefully I go ahead and buy the larger version of this or when I run out. Shade range is phenomenal. I'm so happy that NARS came out with a larger shade range for this foundation, and for like future launches, I'm really glad that they're stepping up their game. Overall, I am very happy with my purchase, and I hope you guys found this video review very useful. I have nothing else to say other than I am so happy with the way my makeup came out today. I do feel very pretty today. So I just want to say thank you so much for sticking through this video, and if you're new here, be sure to click follow and subscribe to my channel to watch more content on my YouTube.